Hello, friends. Welcome to Islington Listens, wisdom from a community of faith that doesn't think the same, vote the same, or love the same, but we are trying our best to follow in the way of Jesus with compassion and hope.
Good morning. It's so awesome to see so many people back in this space again. I know that we've probably been away, and September is really a season of refreshment, I think. We've come back from maybe some time of refueling, time away from our regular routines, and we can come back and feel refreshed and like there's something new coming about getting back to what's kind of our normal. And I think one of the things that makes me feel kind of ready for that newness is getting a few new things to help me get ready for the season. I wonder if any of our students had got anything new to get ready for the new school year. Maybe. I feel like I usually would get a few new things when I would be going back to school. And we heard in one of our scriptures this morning that in order to live by the Spirit, we need to be walking with the Spirit and guided by the Spirit. So I wonder what that could mean for us in this season. Well, we heard that some of the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So some of the things that I have packed for this new season in my backpack are some reminders of those things that will help me bring the fruit of the Spirit with me as I walk into this new season. And I wonder if some of those things might be helpful for you to carry with you as well. So I'm going to share some of the things that help me in this season. So the first thing I have is a reminder of love. And when I was in kindergarten, going to school for the first time, I really did not want to go because I missed my family and I wasn't with them all the time anymore for the first time. And so my mom made me this orange heart-shaped card, and it says my family on it, and she made it orange because that was my favorite color at the time. And inside, there's pictures of my family so that I can always remember that even when they're not close to me, they're still with me. And I have a little reminder of the people that love me with me when I'm at school. So I remade this card. This is not the card from however many years ago that was. But I have some new pictures of what my family looks like now so I can keep it with me. And maybe that's something that can help you remember that you're loved in the different places that you go so that you can better show your love to other people. What else do I have in here? Oh yes, this is an exciting one. So when I was in school, I really hated one particular subject. I'm sure that you probably all have that one come to mind right away. For me, it was math. Hated math. I always dreaded when math was coming up in the schedule and every minute that it was happening. So I have a little trick, a little tool to help me have a little joy in those harder moments, which is a special treat. This is my favorite chocolate bar, the Mint Arrow bar. And so the rule is I can't have the treat until after math. So then math is a little more exciting. Brings me a little bit more joy because I know that as soon as it's over, I get to have my treat. Maybe that's a good trick for you too. What else do we have in here? Oh yes, peace. Sometimes there's some moments during the school day that can get a little hectic, a little chaotic, and you just need a moment of peace. Maybe there's certain moments that come to mind for you non-school goers that are a little hectic in your life. And one thing that helps me to kind of slow down is a coloring page. Something that you can just pause, take a moment, relax, fill in some of the sheet, and just take a moment to focus on something else. Maybe for you that's packing a good book to go with you in moments where you might need a little second to slow down. Maybe there's something else that's a good tool to help you find peace in the midst of a busy season. I also have in here a calendar. Now I use this calendar because during the beginning of the school year, or in September in general, I'm excited for the new season. I'm excited for the newness of it, but then quickly the days start to get shorter and colder. and I don't like winter. And winter seems to last forever. And you're just counting down the days until it's over. So one thing that I have that's a little tool to help me be grateful for each day is a calendar. And on each day, I can put a little sticker that is a reminder of something that I'm grateful for that day. So that the days aren't just something to pass by, but something to be grateful for each and every day. And as each sticker goes onto each page, I can quickly see how the days are getting closer to the end of winter. And I can count each one and be grateful for that. Maybe there's certain seasons that you just wish you could skip by, but you can slow down and count them and be grateful for them too. I also have in here, this is a good one too. Everything's a good one. I have a little notebook, a little pad of paper. And this is for a game that I call Ninjas of Kindness. I learned this when I was at camp. And you might be wondering, what's ninja about kindness? Well, every single page is for writing a note to someone. It could be a note of encouragement. It could be a note thanking them for something that they did that was helpful to you. Or it could just be a compliment, something nice. And the goal is to get through the whole pad of paper. And I don't know, you can set a goal for yourself when you want to get through all of your notes. But the ninja part of it is you have to secretly deliver them to the people that you wrote the notes for. And then they'll find it, and they don't even know who wrote it for them. I mean, you could sign it if you want. But it can be just a little piece of joy to receive a note secretly, and you don't know where it came from, too. So what Jason doesn't know is that I wrote him a little note, and it's hidden somewhere by the piano in a green paper. And you'll have to find it at some point. I also have in here a reminder of generosity. There always seems to be someone who forgets their pencil. And so you gotta have an extra, or maybe a few extras, or maybe a whole pack of extras, because then you won't feel like it's gonna be a burden to you to give it away, or you have to track it down to get it back, but that you're just ready to give it up and not get anything back in return. And so having an extra few pencils is something that I think is a good reminder that we can be generous, and we don't always have to feel like we need to receive something back, but can just give. My next reminder is for faithfulness. You can see that I have a little friendship bracelet on here. And what's cool about friendship bracelets is that when you either give them to someone or you receive them, it tells you that I got you, I'm connected to you. There's someone who's thinking of you and wants you to know that they're your friend. And so I have this friendship bracelet that reminds me of the person who gave it to me. And I also have some string, which I know our summer campers were really good at making some friendship bracelets. But we can have lots of different colors of string. You can pack multiple so that you can make as many friendship bracelets as you want. There's no limit to how many friendship bracelets you can give out when you have a bunch of string. My next reminder is for gentleness. And this is my favorite pen. It's really nice. It writes beautifully, so I'm always really excited to use it because it makes me feel happy when I get to write with this specific pen. But this pen has a very fine point, and if you press too hard or you kind of like hold it the wrong way, it doesn't write as nicely as it's supposed to. So this is a reminder for me that you got to use gentleness and care to get the perfect pen to work. And maybe there's people in your life too who need a little bit of extra gentleness and care, and there's something you could carry with you to remind you of that as well. I think we're almost to the end here. Oh yes. This is my friend, Tony the turtle. And Tony reminds me that there are some people in our life that can make us a little bit angry. Some people who can make us a little bit frustrated once in a while. But we can't always control what other people are doing. So Tony reminds me, when I'm holding him, that I can control myself and how I react to other people around me. I can squeeze some of my energy into Tony if I need to. I can give him a pet to calm myself down. And these are tools that I can use to remind myself that I'm in control of myself in moments where it might be difficult. So, these are some things that help me, and maybe there's some things that you can think of that might help you. Maybe some of these would be helpful to you, or maybe you have your own ideas. But I am going to invite all of our students, young and old, anyone who's recently gone back to school, to come on up. And you're welcome to take one of these reminders. And you can bring your backpacks too, because we're also going to bless you. So, if you're a parent, feel free to put your hand. You can come on over and put your hands on your kids. And we're just going to bless you. So we're going to hold out our hands. Loving God, bless these beloved children as they start the new school year. May we all grow stronger, smarter, and kinder. May our confidence and pride grow alongside our humility and grace. May our love and community grow alongside our compassion. May our faith grow alongside our hope in a better world. May our knowledge grow alongside our wisdom. May our roots grow alongside your dreams of flourishing life. May it be so for these children, and may it be so for all of us. Amen.
Thanks for listening, friends. For other ways to connect, go to islingtonunited.org. May God's wisdom and love keep finding you.